Good morning and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. It is freezing again. Bank holiday Monday. May. Are we in May? We're in May. And we've just come out to do a video. Last vlog was on support. Have you got enough support? Who do you go to for your support? Things like that. Watch that vlog. And we want to not do another one really on support as of such. Really a vlog just to get people interacting. If you haven't got the support, what do you do when you haven't? What do you do to sort of do your thinking? Where do you go? What do you do? Well, I do walking her, gym, family, stuff like that. But if you haven't got family, what do you do? Where do you walk? Where do you go to get that peace and sort of clear your head? Now I know a lot of people lock themselves away. A lot of people lock themselves away, which is not ideal at all. Locking yourself away and not really looking at the situation or looking at the problem. So I sort of really just wanted to find out what you guys do when you're in a situation where you're just constantly thinking and constantly going through your head of what's going off. Where do you turn next? How do you cope with the thoughts in your head? What are the thoughts in your head? Are you at that point where you just feel like you should give up because there's no way of looking forward at all, when there is? Just up at the open theatre, it's massively changed. If you ever come to Scarborough and visit, you might even see me walking around with a camera, vlogging stuff. So yeah, when you've got silly thoughts in your head, and I think really, don't really want to do a vlog that, I do want to do a vlog, but it's a really hard vlog to do. Are you at that point of no return? You don't feel like there is anything left for you. You don't feel like, come on girl, you don't feel like there is a way out. Now I do understand that, because my ex-partner from 12 years ago, she didn't have a way out and she took her own life. Do you feel, it's probably a vlog that I could talk about it now, to be fair, but a real in-depth vlog on, do you feel like there is no way out and you're at that point of wanting to do something daft? We don't talk about suicide enough really, and we should really talk about suicide, because anybody that's watching that hasn't got them thoughts and doesn't understand people that want to take their life, and they think it's selfish that people take their life, and it's a hard one. Now, do I think it's selfish? No, I don't. I don't think it's selfish at all. It's something that you can't really understand until you've experienced it and been there and done that. Now, if you have experienced somebody that's taken their own life, member of the family, a friend or anything like that, if you've experienced that, then you'll sort of understand. But you don't understand at the same point. I don't understand why my ex-partner took her own life when she was a talented beauty therapist. She was a talented carer. She was just a talented person all round. Why would you do that? If none of us have been into that dark place, which a lot of us have, but that dark place doesn't go any further in our head, we can sort of generally go to sleep, wake up next day and go, God, I was badly last night. That didn't really work last night in my head. It's your best mate, it's your brother, it's your sister, you know, because suicide in women is high, but suicide in men is a lot higher because of the pressures of home life, losing partners, losing family, not seeing your kids. It's high. When you feel like you're not providing, it's hard. Now, when you get to that level and you think there's no turning back, you've already done it. Now, they do say, don't they, anybody that's going to commit suicide, they don't talk about it, they don't tell anybody, they just go do it. If you're at that point, why? God, you know, it's hard to get your words out of what to say and what not to say, because it's such a bad, it's a subject that's close to my heart, but it's such a bad subject, and I feel like everybody's scared to talk about it. But I think also, we ignore it because we don't want to admit it that people are struggling. And the one thing, you know, watched a few clips on YouTube where birthday parties and stuff like that, and the person is actually blowing out the birthday candles, smiling and all this. Then 24 hours later, they took their own life. It's hard when you're looking at somebody that you love so much and you don't actually see what's going off. People don't want to tell you, you know, if I was at that stage where I was going to take my own life, I'm not going to tell a single person, I'm just going to go take my own life. And I find it so sad that lads and men can't literally just say, help me, I'm thinking this. Now, if you're sat watching and you are in thousands of pounds worth of debt, it's nothing. I did 55 grand of debt, went bankrupt. 100,000, 200,000, 250,000 in debt is not worth taking your own life for, because there is a solution no matter what. Now, I'd rather go to prison and pay my debt by a prison sentence than take my own life, because I know when I finish that prison sentence, I'll be out and possibly be debt free, or have to pay, even if I had to pay £20 a week for the rest of my life. That to me is worth a lot more than taking your life for that. Now, it's not just debt that men take their lives for, it's women. Even at you lads at a young age and you meet somebody and they are the best thing that you've ever had in your life. You couldn't ever think about being without them, and it would just destroy you and you would turn to suicide. That person, if that person wants to walk away from you, that person is not worth it. So suicide is just not worth that person. Your life is worth a lot more. So anything that you come to in life, I feel is not worth taking your own life for. But I've been in that situation where I've thought, life's not worth living anymore. Like the situation not seeing my kids, it's not worth living anymore. I know one day I am going to see my kids. You always feel that you're in the ocean without a paddle and the boat's got a hole in it, and you feel like you're just using your hands to get the water out the boat and your hands to get further into shore. But I know one day my kids will come and say, we want to see you, we don't care what's gone off, we'll chat. So suicide is high in men that don't see the kids, it's high in financial difficulties, it's high when they can't pay the mortgage, suicide is high in relationships when they break up, it's high in just everything, jobs, you lose your job. We can go from one extreme to the other. We can go from somebody that loses a partner, they don't want to be with you anymore, you are suicidal. Somebody that loses the job, that can't pay the bills and don't know where to turn next, lost the job, they can't get another job, they've got no money, they're in debt, they just think, time to end it. Losing a member of your family, think, well, they've gone, I'm going. There's so many reasons behind suicide, and so many, probably hundreds and thousands of different topics, and you might not think that your situation is important enough when it actually really is. Just because you think, well, it's only a job, that job might mean the world to you. Since I've sort of stopped working, more or less, and retired, because we've set our own businesses up. So you might think, well, you haven't retired because you're still working. Yes, but I've retired from truck driving. I've retired from working for somebody else. And I've retired from the struggles in life of making money for somebody else and getting nothing out of it other than a small wage packet. Now I earn big money on the tanks, 60 grand a year, 58 grand a year some years, 60 others. Made good money. But that sacrifice Monday morning till sometimes Saturday afternoon, not going home, not seeing my family, eating out of a microwave or an air fryer, living in a tin can, driving the country. Now I can walk here, I can walk up and down here, morning, afternoon, night time, enjoy the town that I live in, and sit at home making money, working for myself, buying return pallets, buying craft, buying stuff to resell, setting up my own hoodie brand and my t-shirt. Setting all that up is me doing something for myself. Now when my partner said it's time to give up, we've got a bit of money in the bank from my dad passing, let's use that to be at home more. She stopped fabricating and we decided to set our own businesses up. So we have a cleaning business and we sell online on Vinted. I even go down to the local parcel depot and go chuck a few parcels in van and go deliver parcels. That's a bit of cardio for me. That's a bit of just me, really. I could have been on the verge of suicide, or have been on the verge of suicide, when I knew my ex-wife was cheating whilst I was sat in a truck grafting to earn money, and she's there with somebody else. That was something that really, really got me to a point I could have taken my own life, because I thought she was the most important thing in my life, and she wasn't. She isn't and never will be. You've sort of got to work out who's important in your life, who's there, and that it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. That right person could be the wrong person, but that right person also could be the right person as well. We have a lot of working out to do, a hell of a lot of working out to do. We've got to work out what we want, and it's got to be right, but it's not worth thinking that's it and that's the end and it's time to go. It's not worth that. so not worth that. And it's one of the reasons, or one of the reasons why I'm doing Men Unspoken, because we don't want it to get to a stage where you feel like the only option is to take your own life. We don't want to get to that stage. And if Men Unspoken is somewhere you can come and talk and that saves your life, then we've done our job. We've helped you get through them bad times, and that's what we need to get through together, as a team, as a unit together, because it's just not worth it. A woman's not worth it, a job's not worth it, a death in the family isn't worth taking your life, because sadly they've gone, and sadly they wouldn't want you to take your life for whatever reason. For them dying, that's not what they'd want to do at all. They just won't want to do that. It's a cruel world. Yeah, suicide's a hard one. I'd like to do more on suicide as well, because we do need to save the ones that are thinking about it, and we need to save them now, not tomorrow. And we need to talk about it now and not talk about it tomorrow. We need to get it done, and that's what we're doing, aiming forward. I got caught out by a wave. My feet are absolutely soaking. She's wet. And this is what we live for. The fresh air, coming to the seaside. And your life is worth the ocean. As corny as that might sound, but it is. It's worth everything. So we'll finish the video on that. Be safe, think about it, ask for help, come to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, talk to Men Unspoken, and we will do everything that we possibly can to help you no matter what, 24/7. So like I say, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.